The following gaming presentation and official Monster Hunter Stories, Monster Hunter Wilds Canonization is brought to you by Capcom and Star Globe Industries. Star Globe Industries is the official company and trademark of Evolution Law, the science field, approved by the United States Patent and Trademark Governing Office. And now, I would like to give a special announcement. Happy 35th anniversary to Sonic the Hedgehog. Happy birthday, Sonic.
死んだ。そこでこのコテだ。これをつければお前は鬼の力を得て現世によみがえる。
俺は俺の力だけで剣の道を極める。化け物の力なんざ。
あなたの命は鬼の力で維持されています。
鬼のコテ。
ガンディ
これのせいで強くなりすぎた。
武蔵殿、望まぬ道へ引き入れたことお詫びのしようもございません。
どの道コテを外せば傷が開いて死ぬだけなんだ。
おいコテ、話が違うだろうが。
一座が襲われて仲間が一人行方知れずになってる。
現世を救ってくださいませ。
玄馬が相手の他流試合。回り道だが得るものもあんだろう。あっぱり嘘だろ。ここでとどまれ。畜生に落ちるつもりか。力がもたらす強さは強さじゃねえ。
お前が持ってる魂全部いただきます。
宮本武蔵の強さは腕っぷしだけだと証明されたね。
強さとは何かを模索せぎ、それこそ剣の道。
どちらも使いこなせているぞ。
上出来だ。
ガンディ
よう武蔵。
Onimusha Way of the Sword, scheduled for September 25th, 2026. And now for the featured gaming presentation. Please silence all phones. This process is now an official Capcom evolution process, retroactively canonizing of Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Wilds. Hope you enjoy and thank you for watching. Just remember, the Star Globe Industries channel is an official YouTube and Twitch channel for all Capcom and Monster Hunter Wilds news. And of course, to my fans, to the Omnicore, to everyone, love you all. I hope you enjoy the content. It's going to be exciting. Really exciting. The world premiere of Monster Hunter Wilds, The Forbidden Lands.
はるか遠い昔、いにしえの頃。モンスターと心を通わせ、
眠れる力を目覚めさせる者がいた。人々はこう呼んだ。モンスターライダー。モンスターと絆を結びし者と。
Welcome to episode 3 of the official canonization of Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm super excited to dive into the game. So I have to do the recap and then we'll get to business. Alrighty. Before I do the recap, I'm going to do the outfit change first. So we'll come in here and do a little color change real quick. I'm liking the Alrighty. Recap time. Previously, I entered Monster Hunter Stories 1 as the undisputed world champion of Monster Hunter Wilds as my new role change as a member of Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance development teams. And now I am using my power as Emperor of the Wildlands to break the fourth wall and continue to canonize Monster Hunter Stories 1. This is the first project assessment canonization playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 1, and as such, Capcom has provided me with a free copy for this canonizing playthrough. So thank you, Capcom, for sponsoring this video. Yay! Okay. I'm adding more excitement into this episode. I want y'all to know I'm starting to get better at the planning of these episodes. And so, yes, I will say this. I've received feedback and I'm happy that fans are enjoying episode 1 and 2 uploaded now on YouTube in 4K. It's amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you, of course, for the immediate feedback. Shout outs to everyone in the official Monster Hunter Wilds Discord. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to, you know, all the hunters out there that's tuning in to the videos that I'm posting in that Discord, and of course in the fashion Discord. Shout out to y'all as well for just checking out the content. Thank y'all so much. Big shout outs. And of course, happy birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, at the time and date of this recording, it is June 23rd. Happy birthday, the 23rd of June. So, yeah, happy 35th birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. Because as you know, the Omniclaw is officially world ranked in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds SpongeBob SquarePants Festival, world rank number 41. Capcom's Mega Man Festival, world rank number 95. So, yes, happy birthday, Sonic. And thank you, Sonic. From Capcom America. So yeah, I'm super excited for today's episode, primarily because I really thought about how I was going to start off this episode, and what better way to start off the episode. And I apologize, I'm going to just give the disclaimer early that if it appears as if I'm yelling, if the first two videos weren't enough, please adjust your volume accordingly. I know it's episode 3 and I'm just now saying this. Please adjust the volume accordingly because I play with 80% noise canceling earbuds, and so when I adjust the volume levels, well, when I go into editing, my voice doesn't sound perfect until I do like some editing stuff, and so it's hard for me to gauge, especially when I'm live and I'm doing a recording. It's just hard for me to gauge, but I think I got the best distance from the mic, so I'm gonna try to be more cognitive of that. So give me one moment. I don't mean to adjust the volume, but I'm just going to adjust the difference of the different volumes, and then yeah. Alright, so you might be asking, where did we leave off last time? And where we left off was, where is it? the party, right? So we managed to recruit 2 new Monsties to help us. As everybody knows, the fan favorite Velo, he might be getting benched soon. I might have to retire Velo. We're gonna figure it out because Velo been working hard, but I want to continue to, you know, level and raise Velo. But now we got Zuko. We got Zuko now, and then now we got Snarls. And so these are just the stats. And then Snarls is special because we got Snarls in a rare monster den. And so I gotta stop. You know what? Keep going. Keep it going. And really what I've planned for today's episode is we're gonna do a little development. Ooh, okay. So I was thinking of like what's the best way, or what should I really be doing in this canonizing journey I'm on. Let's call it that for episode 3. Welcome to episode 3. Thank you to the newer viewership. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you. I'm super excited to get started at another day of working on how we're going to improve Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance, because as you all know, the team is working diligently every day, and the purpose of this content, this video, is to show them how beautiful and amazing Monster Hunter Stories is after 10 years, roughly, almost 10 years of a release. And so I thought about what better way, especially on Sonic's birthday of all days, what better way to I guess show the team the beauty of stories and to find a way to get another rare monster den. So I'm going to spend, I want to say, I'm going to spend about 30 minutes. No, 15. 25. Okay. Searching for one. Because what I found, I realized was an anomaly. Maybe I wasn't supposed to find Snarls, you know? Like, maybe... But at the same time, what's meant to be is what's meant to be. Because he's blue. He's a variant. And that's like... In terms of just rareness, that's very unique. He's a unique egg. And I'm so happy that episode 2, if you haven't seen it, I don't know like why you're here, but thank you for being here. Thank you for pulling up on episode 3. I will link episodes 1 and 2 below. I will try to remember to do that. I'm bad about it, but if for somewhat reasons, if people have found this video and have not managed to watch the other 2 and may want to just go back and get some cliff notes, then I will just link them below. But what I was going to say is, I thought really hard about what to show the Monster Hunter Wilds development team that's currently working in production on Ascendance, what I wanted to show them. And so last episode, we found a rare gold monster den, and that's how we got Snarls. So now I'm thinking, alright, as a developer, in a sense, how often does this occur? You know, this is Stories 1, so I haven't played this. That's the other, I guess, disclaimer. this is my very first Monster Hunter Stories, so I have not played a Monster Hunter Stories title ever. I've played Monster Hunters 3, and I've played Monster Hunters 4 Ultimate, and I love those. Didn't beat them, but I loved them. And because I feel like I didn't necessarily complete those, and this is a title that I've always wanted to play, especially on the 3DS. What better way to you know, learn and understand some core functionalities of Monster Hunter, especially as the world champion of Wilds, than to kind of go back to my roots, in a sense, go back to just the bread and butter of Stories 1 and just see what spawned the adventure. Because yes, this is a sponsored video, so again, thank you, Capcom. I did receive a free copy of Monster Hunter Stories 1, and not just Monster Hunter Stories 1, I received a free copy of Monster Hunter Stories 2, the Deluxe Edition. And I have a free copy of Dragon's Dogma 2, all on my PC, ready to just dive in and go into them. However, this is the first stop in the long Capcom arc that is coming in the late portion of 2026. So thank you all for whoever, you know, stopped by. You know, of course, to the team, I'm hard at work as your undisputed world champion. So just don't mind me. That's just me giving commentary. This is a commentary adventure. I'm not going to leak anything necessarily important. Oh, wait. Just... yeah, we can change the view. Ooh, okay. Oh, I see one. Yes. Okay, perfect. Wow, talk about video luck. Nice. And this is also why we can't necessarily retire Velo. But I see one. You see it straight ahead. Is that the only one? Because it's completely random. When I say RNG, it just means random numbers game. It's just probability. But wow. First try. Because I wanted to see what was the probability of me just entering and re-exiting. Oh, I can give orders. Okay. And I went ahead. Yes, okay. Also, I will say, because this is a special occasion, so again, happy birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought about how long this episode was gonna run, and because I know I'm late on the release for episode 3 was supposed to become later However, I took time off to rest and make sure that episodes 1 and 2 launched successfully, and afterwards think about the direction of where I would like to go for episode 3. And with it being Sonic's birthday and everything, I figured, why not go longer than episode 2? However, I'm not going to make this a thing, because I've already stated that each episode will be longer than episode 1. And that is the only real rule obligation that I am locking in. Because, once again, I will state this now, that this journey that I'm on, there is a deadline for when Monster Hunter Stories 1 needs to be completed. So there is a specific deadline. However, the length of, I guess, the video content is purely up to my discretion. If I wanted to play Stories 1 for 12 hours and then just upload it, I could do it. Would I? No, because as you all may be noticing with the content, you're watching these videos in 4K. 4K resolution. The gameplay is 2K, and I'm exporting it into 4K just because this title was originally slated to be ported on the Nintendo 3DS. And so I wanted to show just how amazing the graphics look on the PC port of the game, to hopefully spur people out there to try Monster Hunter Stories 1, either on the 3DS if you still have yours, or on, PC via Steam. So again, thank you Capcom for sponsoring this video. I'm excited. I wanted to just show my appreciation by even providing more content. I just want y'all to know that it does take a lot to upload. Like, it takes a lot of memory space to upload these videos. A lot of memory space. However, I feel as if it's worth. This is for my fans. Y'all know, if you're tapped in with the channel content and you know about the Monster Hunter Wilds King of Kings Gauntlet Challenge, you know that there was a goal, there was a vision, and I'm going to do my best as a member of the development team now to just simply try to find better ways to make Wilds better. That is the ultimate goal. Find better ways to make Wilds better. Even with something as simple as fishing. I love fishing in Monster Hunter Wilds. It's one of my favorite activities to do just idly when I'm not, doing dark and dangerous hunts. And so that's another real reason why I think Ascendance is going to be great, because it's going to be not just one new area. It's going to be multiple new areas to explore. Without saying too much, it's going to be multiple new areas to explore. And so that's another main reason for why this canonizing of, and the timing of this canonizing is that a pink one? Is this a pink Snarls? Okay, it's just a regular. It's just a regular, okay. I know they're just regularly pink, but I thought like, because sometimes they're red, like I want to say the color texture is unique. I know I was supposed to swap out Velo, but We're gonna keep up the. I think it's let's try speed. That's okay. I knew he was gonna go speed. I like this. I like this rock, paper, scissors mechanic. Like, I like this. Because Wilds does have that in a sense, but it's not how you would think about it. And that's one thing that I was thinking about in my off time is, well, I'm always thinking about Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm just thinking about everything in terms of like how we consume meals. We're thinking about just everything, like the best way to get more like meal vouchers other than bowling. Okay, you want to know what? I will give you guys one of the ideas I was thinking of. I was thinking of introducing potentially like bobsled racing, where like you gotta do like a speed completion or something. Like there's a bobsled racing course or something, you gotta like dodge and weave on the course, and you gotta like make it to, I guess, the bottom of whatever, like the slide or whatever the course is. And when you make it to the bottom, like fastest completion time in the lobby or whatever, the hub or whatever, you get like vouchers and stuff. So I'm trying to get creative and just think of more creative activities than what has been done before, even though I just leaked that. But they would have had to really like come to this video to get that sauce. So if they got it, they got it. But I mean, hopefully, you know, the team heard that and they're considering those type of possibilities for, you know, the DLC or just future DLCs. Because regardless of if somebody else do it, if it doesn't show up in Ascendance, that just means that there's a possibility on the table. So just know that. That's coming just from yours truly. So, yeah. Alright, we're doing very well. I like this. This is one of my favorite parts of stories right here. And we'll finish it off here. Nice. I just want to make sure like my voice levels are good. Ooh, for acquiring ritual item monster power. Wait, what does that mean? Monster in Crimson form. What? Ooh, wait, it's a 4. Grants attack. I don't know what that means. But I like it. I like it. Award. Acquired a ritual item. What does that mean? Not an accessory. Battle pouch. Check on the village. Oh, let me see. No. Alright, bro. So how do I inventory? Okay, where do I go? What was the ritual item? I guess that's what I'm looking for, the ritual item. It said it's a ruby or something. It just says facilities, materials, support, healing. Because it's not this. Right? Yeah, I don't think it's this. I'm curious. Ritual item. Well, maybe it's just something that I will figure out in the story. And that's the other thing that I like about doing this is at any point in time, it's not just Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. At any point in time, we will be able to pull back to my canon playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Stories 2 and Monster Hunter Stories 3 and eventually Dragon's Dogma 2 at any point in time for future DLCs for Monster Hunter Wilds. So this could be 5 years in the future for Capcom, and then we come back to this moment, this video, and take ideas or you know, I say take ideas, but you know, think tank the future of Wilds, because Wilds is going to be a very, very hopefully long standing Monster Hunters title, you know, game out for people to play, approaching 12 million copies sold worldwide. So yeah, we want to make sure that there's just enough in the future for everyone to continuously enjoy and still have that feeling of day one, fresh out the box, when you just get the game and it's just nothing but great vibes. So this all will go towards that. Okay, so it doesn't smell like anything. This one doesn't smell like anything. Ooh, faint smell, and it's quite light, and it's a different color. Yeah, we're taking this one. I don't know what this is, but I want to see what it is. But so that's what we'll do. We'll look for one more. A burning bird, weird egg. Okay, so we'll look for one more. Or shall we look for two more? I wonder if you know what, we'll look for one more, and see if we can spawn another one. If we can, amazing, because I think I said we would take 25 minutes on this, and I believe it's already been 20 minutes. However, I did yap for a big portion of the battle, so I know that's not really fair in a sense, because I was yapping and explaining things, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to explain things. I'm going to talk about vague concepts as they apply. I'm going to talk about the team and, I guess, the expectations a bit more, because Capcom listens. Capcom cares, like, generally. They're always thinking about just how to better the experience for not just veteran gamers, veteran players, but just gamers in general. All ages. Because we're entering a new era of gaming. A new generation of gaming, and as we move forward, it's always good to take steps and look back. Alright, so am I supposed to go this way? Alright, we're gonna run over this way. I'm sure there's gonna be another adventure out into the world, so that's another reason why I'm just gonna run. And of course, if you want, skip throughout the video. At some point I will backtrack to put in timestamps so that as people are tuning into the content, it's not egregious. I know I'm not a well-known content creator, even though my fans know me. They know my work and what I do. So I'm cognitive that this is the earlier episodes, or the older episodes, because this by the time y'all get to, I'm sure like later on I'll be at episode 7, episode 8, episode 9, like the future episodes will be out. So at some point, some other viewership may come back towards these videos and just watch them. And so I'm also thinking about that in terms of how I produce the content and how I introduce these videos as they're uploaded, once again, in 4K. Don't forget that. Like, this is a 4K free canonizing playthrough. Sorry. Take a drink of water, and please make sure you're staying hydrated. If you need to go get some food, take that time. Again, the videos are meant to be paused. Of course, I really don't necessarily want people to feel like my content just needs to be consumed in one setting. It don't. Like, thank you for tuning in, but please take a moment. That is why there is a fast forward and rewind button, because eventually I will be getting to like the crazy, super good, fantastic Monster Hunter Stories 1 fights, and I know that because I am one of the few people that is actively doing this right now, in terms of playing the game, recording it, and all that, as far as source content, and as, you know, a developer of Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance, I do want to show off as much of the game as possible for Capcom. So again, thank you Capcom for sponsoring this video. Special shout outs and happy birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, I'm saying that I'm not getting lucky. I got lucky on the first walkout, and I noticed twice that it's been a yen. So I'm hoping maybe I can get just a different, like if I can get a Rathalos or something different, that'd be cool. I just want to see the different types of possible rare variants. Even though I know researchers can simply just go to a online search engine and find all the metadata stats on possibilities and stuff like that. You know, that's more for you guys. I don't typically do that. I don't even do that in Wilds. I will say this, and this was the biggest shocker to me, and at some point I know I'm most likely leaking this, but needs to be brought to the awareness of the rest of the team, that players actually use mods, third-party mods, to assess their DPS and damage inside of Monster Hunter Wilds. And I'm going to be honest, I do not approve of it. At all. Like, I do not approve of it. I do not know how the rest of the development team feel, but that's my stance. I don't approve of it. I know it's going to continue to happen and players are going to continue to do it. But to me, that's actually defeats the purpose of Monster Hunters in general as a concept. Because the purpose of the game is to have fun. And I'm sure the rest of the team has been wondering, why has there been such a hyper focus on just competitive hunts, but not just competitive hunts, like just DPS and the stress of it, when honestly, Monster Hunters is a role-playing game. And so you have different roles. You have a tank role, you have a damage per second role, you have a support role, and then you have a range role, right? And as those different roles, you're supposed to be min-maxing your stats and your equipment as a hunter to optimize and better yourself in those roles, because some weapons, not all weapons fit all of the above. Not every weapon is going to be a high damaging DPS weapon. That's why in many ways I understand why the base feels like Greatsword sucks in a sense, but Greatsword users will argue that no, you just suck at using Greatsword. Greatsword is amazing. And I've played with Greatsword. I've labbed with Greatsword, and I understand sort of the disgruntledness of non-Greatsword enjoyers versus Greatsword enjoyers that love the weapon. They just know that Greatsword needs some fine-tuning for everyone else to see what they see in the weapon. And so, as a member of the development team, like, I understand that. Like, I feel that sentiment. Like, I get y'all. I get the great sword users because I want to make great sword great again, but it's like, well, how do I do that without taking away from just the integrity of the weapon? And unfortunately, I don't have that answer. However, that is again the purpose of playing Stories 1 for myself as well as the team, is to give them a more refreshing take on Monster Hunters that they may not just be seeing from the angles of Monster Hunter Worlds or Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter, any of the Monster Hunters. It's just a different take, and for a title that we know is not widely played by a lot of the Monster Hunter player base, this to me was just fitting. That's also why that's really why Stories 3 is canon, and so many collaborations have been tied to Monster Hunter Wilds, because in the future, in the grand scheme of things, we will tie back to those collaborations at some point. We're just not going to obligate when. And we shouldn't. We're not obligating when they're going to come back. But at some point, that is the intention, is to, continue as we scale out towards building more content for the Planet of Wilds. Things will become better. Festivals will become better. And that's another piece of why I've came back towards Stories, is just to see just the gameplay and everything may spark ideas of how future festivals may come about in the game. So there's so much more that is coming for Monster Hunter Wilds. The team is listening to everybody's feedback. They're seeing the feedback. They know the concerns. They hear you guys. They hear you. They hear you. They hear you. They know, with the expectation of 12 million copies sold to date, like, there is even more coming for Ascendance. Because yes, that is the other thing. When Ascendance drops, I'm pretty sure you're still gonna have to buy. Like, if you're a newer person waiting for Ascendance and you haven't gotten Wilds yet, I'm sure you're still gonna have to go through Wilds storyline to get to Ascendance. And I'm not necessarily gonna spoil anything, but there is somebody called Savage that, like, well, I mean, you're not gonna have to fight Savage, but the story mode version of him, he's gonna be a problem if Wilds isn't your type of combat, because Stories is turn-based, whereas Wilds is gonna be, Wilds is more immersive, real-time combat. So it's very different. It is a very different interface when it comes to just battling and capturing slaying beasts. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. And for everybody out there with the SO counter, I know. I'm doing the best I can to say that specific word. It's the nerves. It's the nerves. I'm excited. I'm truly excited. Even someone like me who've gone to college and have done public speaking, I know that's like the taboo of public. Oh, found another one. Perfect. It just comes with nerves. Okay, so this is the second one. This is hype. This is already turning out to be an amazing episode 3. So I'm steering clear of the regular dens, just because I think the rare dens give you a stronger monster and the possibility of a variant, whereas fishing for a regular den egg, it doesn't seem high value. I'm just gonna peer around because they're rare. So I did it again. I'm just gonna keep moving on in the script. They're rare, and I don't want to rule out the possibility of spawning a second one. Because that is a possibility. I can always spawn a second one as well. So I just wanna, that was a natural one. I just wanna show the, I guess, the team how often they occur on this particular map. Because I know they potentially still have all of the you know, the asset data for the game, and so if it comes down to accessing that data and even increasing or decreasing the rates of these monster dens, that could be a possibility. I'm not gonna say necessarily too much because I don't want to necessarily confirm anything before it happens. We're just looking at the possibility of introducing dens like these, where they wouldn't necessarily function on an aspect of they wouldn't necessarily function in an aspect of, there we go, how the game for stories is. They would function more on how to explain it. They're gonna be more objective based, hopefully. I would like for them to be more objective based. Like when you enter them, there has to be like a risk to a degree. It's not gonna be like this where you enter it and you're looking for an A. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be objective based, and you're gonna want whatever it is that's gonna be in the den. There's gonna be something introduced that you're gonna want that. However, it's gonna be protected. You know, like it's gonna be protected by a wide variety. So it's really just trying to think and understand what that is gonna be about. We'll see what Duco is dishing out. Well, I'm a heal. Ooh, okay. Nice. I wasn't too late. I like the body slam. And I like these fights. I feel like he's way stronger than the other one I fought. I know he's really beating me up. And then Zuko can eat and heal. That's nice. Ooh, I like that. Zuko's so strong. Oh man. This is good. So we win this. Nice. Yeah, we'll just go level 2. We'll see what that does. He's so fast. Ooh, I like this. Oh, that's nice. Nice. I'm loving this. And of course, the reason why these videos are so long, I mentioned this previously in episode 2, is because this is supposed to be an enjoyable viewing for the team to simply watch while they're enjoying their ramen or just out drinking sake or simply have it in the background playing on the TV, whatever it is that they want to do in the office space, in the corporate office space of the Capcom, just to have as another hopefully amazing product. Okay. We don't smell anything. We don't smell anything. No. Alright, we're gonna take it. This might be the first one we release that came from a rare monster den. We're gonna take it. I'm trying to find eggs that may be unique, so yeah, that one might be the first one we release. Okay, now I want to do one more. I know I said we'll do 2. I'm gonna do one more. I feel like I was cheated, and it won't take long, hopefully. We've been making good time, especially because the next portion will mainly be us pushing story. So this will be great for us to do a lot of battling with a lot of new monsties. So yeah, this is good because we're gonna be pushing story for a while. So it's nice to build up a good cast of strong beasts that we're gonna have a hopefully long adventure with. Ooh, right off bat. Nice. See? What did I say? It didn't take long. Ooh, I got a egg fragment. Alright, we'll do this. And I like that they can appear generally anywhere. See, this is good. This is what the team needs to see. Okay. I'm having the greatest start to the episode, even though we're probably an hour in already. I don't have like a stopwatch timer that tells me. Eventually, is this where the egg is? Or is... And I like how... I don't know if I will have access. Oh, it's open! Oh my gosh, it's open! Last time it wasn't open. What is this luck? This is what... Wait! What? No. This is amazing. What is this luck? No, this gotta be recording luck. Like, this just has to be recording luck. Like, the game just wants everybody to see this. Oh my gosh! Look at that egg! Let's not stick around for too long. Look at it! Wait, what did he say? He said it has perfect marks? Oh my gosh. I'm taking this one. I don't know why. It's just the coloring of it. Okay. Maybe. I'm kind of doubting my choice now. Maybe I should have went with the first one. The first egg has so much aura. Like it, yeah, it wasn't anything special to a degree, but it has so much aura. And I just want to show you all the appeal of what could potentially come from these dens. Even though it's saying that I'm getting nothing but bird weaving eggs, which maybe tells me that they're not going to be anything special. If I get any dupes of snarls, like if I get another blue one, then yeah, I would actually be genuinely shocked. Because I did my best to choose eggs of different colors. So, and upon hatching them, I'm hoping that none of them are the same. So, here we go. Let's see. We got 3 eggs. And then there was one that spawned in the beginning. So, yeah. And there's a possibility we might leave the village and run into a future one, which is a huge possibility. Not bad. Not bad probability odds. Easy. Level up, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. The moment of truth. They're all like burning wyvern eggs. I can't remember which one had the smell. I don't want to go too fast. Okay, so this is just a regular one. Hold on. Okay. That was just a regular one. So we got another blue one. Kind of disappointed. Wait, he hasn't seen. Oh, let me see. I don't wanna. I'm just doing a comparative. I mean, I see the vast difference in HP. I still think Snarls is the best. Yeah, he gets a gene. Does this one have the gene buff? So he does get the gene buff. Wow. Burn rate plus. And then so it's saying on paper this one is technically. He would technically be better, but I kind of don't care. I would prefer Snarls, though. The OG. So, okay. Alright. I know. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Because I'm setting them free. I was looking for a different version, a different type, and none of them are better than Snarls currently, so yeah. I do want to buy it's like, why buy Hunter's Knife and then Hunter's Dagger? What? Alright, I'll take that. My thoughts are all over the place. I'm aware. Ooh. But I'm not gonna sell that. I think I'm just gonna have to go and make money the hard way. Alright, that's okay. And then how much to upgrade certain weapons? How much damage do we do? I do want to see how Sword and Shield operates. For the Sword and Shield enjoyers out there. And then I also want to remind everybody that I did remember, you probably saw it in episode 2, but I remembered not to press through the cutscene dialogue. So, ooh, nice. Nice. I got so much money now. Would be amazing. Okay. And then how much to level 3? Not on materials. Could I do that? No, I pressed no. I was wondering if it would have let me do it. You know what? Next time I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna try to like do one and then right after see if I can do another one. Without paying, obviously. But yeah. Negate. We got skill set. Okay. Cool. So now we need Sword and Shield stronger. But yeah, I'm going to mute up, go get my food, and yeah, enjoy the story. Before we do that, I do want to I like Zuko, so we'll range Snarls for next battle. Alright, cool. And again, welcome to episode 3. Thank you for watching. And thank you Capcom for sponsoring this video.
なんだこれ。何のスタンド？うにゃにゃにゃにゃ。パタにゃ。どうしたんだ？大丈夫か？僕は猫宅の運転手ですにゃ。いつも通り安全運転していたですにゃ。そしたらなんとイアン・クックに出くわしたのにゃ。僕の猫タグが大きなくちばしで壊されてしまったのにゃ。これじゃ仕事にならないにゃ。僕はもう力尽きたにゃ。パタにゃ。しっかりしろ。猫タグを修理するには車輪パーツが必要ですにゃ。でも大切な車輪パーツをイアン・クックが持ってっちゃったのにゃ。奴は歴戦の会長と呼ばれるほどの暴れん坊ですにゃ。湖の向こう岸が縄張りだにゃ。気をつけてくださパタにゃ。しっかりしろって。湖の向こう岸か。急いで行こう、ライダーさん。歴戦の会長みたいだな。イアン・クックは臆病な性格のはずなのに、こいつは堂々たる風格が漂ってるぜ。調査ってわけにはいかないかもな。ライダーさん、油断するなよ。
Alrighty, here we go. Let's take on the veteran. I do need to heal. And we're doing really, really well. And we got an item, nice. Just making sure I stay hydrated for the battle. Okay. I'm liking Sword and Shield and how the movement is. I think I know how I'm gonna do the reworks in the future. Wait, what does combo mean? Level 3. Oh, you know, a light 180. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah! And we got an S. Nice! Zuko is him! Let's go. Alright, I know this is supposed to be with commentary. I'm just taking the time to fuel up and get some food in my system, because all of this great gameplay is so amazing. I worked up a crazy appetite. And now we can finish them off. Wow, that was a lot of damage. And I'm gonna take another bite. Yep, get healthy, Zuko. I would like to get a variant version of Zuko. Nice. I'm doing a bit better at like using the skills more. Big body slam, let's go. Crazy ground pound. And that's big damage in the head to head. This is good. We're doing great. Let's speed. Technical speed. That's okay. That's okay. Oh no! Oh wow! Oh, that was close. Oh, just going to a level 1 Kenshin to finish him off. The special move! Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Perfect. Yeah. Let's just get an egg. Okay. Let's move. So I like that the overall, or what seems like a good grinding goal, excuse me, for this game is not just necessarily trying to get the most powerful beast. From chest. Sonic bombs. Okay. Not necessarily trying to get the most powerful beast, but also trying to acquire the best variant with like the best genes and everything. And I think that's really cool. And when thinking about the evolution of Monster Hunter Wilds, base game is currently what it is, yes. However, the ceiling for the game is at an all-time high. So we're gonna continue to just pace things out try not to lean too forward with like goals and expectations, because we have just so much down the line planned. And I know that the team is super excited. Like, everybody's super excited for what's to come. So yeah, I'm just happy to be a part of it. Be a part of the journey. Be a part of it all.
ありがとうにゃ。これで猫タクを修理できますにゃ。手伝ってくれたお礼にこの猫タクを自由に使っていいですにゃ。猫タクに乗れば目的地までピューンとひとっ飛びですにゃ。おお、やったなライダーさん。村まで連れて行ってあげますにゃ。さ、乗ってくださいにゃ。出発進行にゃ。
Alright, this is perfect. You can save here. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Usually I would save a third slot. However, I'm very confident in today's recording that I'm not going to do that. Oh, beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna meet up.
久方ぶりじゃ。ダンから数々の教えを受けたようじゃな。季節の移ろいは早いものじゃ。お前さんもだいぶライダーらしくなってきたの。お前さんの耳にも入れておきたい。森で黒いもやが目撃されたのじゃ。それが黒の狂気によるものなのか、急ぎ調査をしておる。くれぐれも用心するのじゃぞ。環境の変化は小さなところから始まるからの。草木や石、小さな生き物の動き、自然の変化を見落とすでないぞ。
が困ってるみたいだ。やっぱり放っておけないよな。
何か企んでるな後輩。森に行くのはいいが禁足地に入ることは許さんぞ。目撃された黒いもやが黒の凶器だとしたら近くに狂気化したモンスターがいるはずだ。追い払うことができなければ再び村に災いを呼んでしまうかもしれん。調査には俺が行く。お前はここで待っていてくれ。分かったな。
どうするライダーさん、ここで先輩の帰りを待つのか。またおっかないモンスターが出てくるかもしれないんだぜ。さすがライダーさんだ。そうこなくっちゃな。一人前って認められたら村の外に出ていけるかもしれないぞ。これはチャンスだぜ。約束したもんな。俺もそろそろ次の旅に出たいと思ってたところなんだ。さあ先回りして調査に行こうぜ。おっと、まずはバッチリ身支度を整えないとな。準備ができたら出発だ。
Yes, yes, yes. And with that, I will say this particular reason is why, and I had no idea. Like I said, this is my first time playing stories, so I have no idea. But when you get into the lore tie of things, and you get into the lore of Monster Hunters and Monster Hunter Wilds, the frameworking for the Forbidden Lands has always been here. And so with the canonizing of stories to reach this point, lets me know that as the undisputed world champion of Monster Hunter Wilds, Emperor of the Wildlands, I am on the right path. So yes, thank you, Dan. We'll be able to head into the Forbidden Lands eventually. So this is gonna be great. This is great. That means I'm on the right path as the world champ. I'm doing the right thing. This is beautiful. So I'm sure these Forbidden Lands are different than, well, they're definitely going to be different because again, this was 10 years in the past. And I know the frameworking of Wilds has been going on longer than that, so I'm curious to see what's related here in terms of the Forbidden Lands. Cause yeah, this is why I'm breaking the fourth wall as the undisputed world champion. Cause I want to see what lore ties to the Forbidden Lands are here in stories. Because theoretically, yeah, all of the worlds are supposed to be, I guess, related in a way, maybe, some form or fashion. So that's another reason why I'm taking a look at the landscape. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I'm taking a look at the landscape because it's a gold. You know, but they could cutscene us back. They could cutscene us back. That's a possibility. Now it's like I'm finding them every time I pop out, which is good. This is really, really good. Wow, episode 3 is just turning out to be such a great episode so far. Alright, let's see who is in this one. And then we'll get more information on the Forbidden Lands. Wait, is that? fish. And then we go inward. I do like how when you enter a rare den, it's different than generally other dens. Okay. So it's not looking good for the type of egg it's gonna be. And maybe that's just because of, yeah, I think it's just story based. So there might just be only a certain types, because it seems like we've just been fighting Yan so far. And that's why I'm going to be pushing the story even further, because I want to get very, very far in this episode. So we're not just going to be dancing around the beginning. But the music is so great too. I'm enjoying the battle music. Nice. No, Zuko is so OP. I want to get a variant though. I want to get a variant Zuko. I'm probably gonna. If I get a variant, maybe. You know what? I'm not. But a variant would be so cool though. No, I can't replace Zuko. I cannot replace Zuko. Zuko was so gas. I could never replace Zuko. Yeah, I could never replace Zuko. He's so gas. Let's see. Smell of anything? Doesn't smell of anything. Faint smell. You know what? We'll take it. I have a feeling I'm gonna throw, like, yeah, he's gonna probably get released anyways. Leave. I'm trying to look for, like, different types. A humble bird. Humbled. Like, I want to find a rare one with a strong smell. I haven't... found one yet. Oh! Wait! Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna keep moving. Just looking. Okay. Wait, whoa. Okay. We came out on the other side. Let's go. Alright, we don't want to go down there. Wait, there's another cave over there. So many new items. That's important. When you enter a new area, you just gotta start looting stuff. See what you get. There's that cave down there though. But you know what? We won't get sidetracked. We'll just come back and investigate another time. I like to explore. However, I understand time is of the essence, so we'll just keep going linear. And of course, thank you, Capcom, for sponsoring this video. Ooh, nice. Okay, here we go.
あれ、なんで見たことあるんだっけ？どこでだったっけ？あいつ、この前のナルが来るから。ライダーさん、ライドオンだ。ライドオン。今度こそ決着をつけてやろうぜ。
Alright, so this is actually very, very important for everybody that's watching, because if you're paying attention, the Blighted Nargacuga is currently being fought by the Emperor of the Wildlands inside the Forbidden Lands. So this is me now breaking the fourth wall, because we are technically inside of Wilds right now, 10 years in the past. Technically. So I'm on a time journey as the undisputed world champion. which means that this will lore tie me and this Nargacuga to Wilds. And the team should be paying attention to this because this is huge. This is actually really, really huge. This is a canon moment. Nice. Which means that there is a possibility of him appearing in future DLCs. Possibility. Not gonna rule anything out. I cannot confirm nor deny. However, he is now canon to Monster Hunter Wilds, so yeah, that's kind of how this works. For the world title. So we go power. Oh my gosh. Zuko is such a beast. No. Alright, back in action. I feel like I need to go armor. That's what I feel like. He just does so much damage to me. I feel like I'm just permanently on a... Because if I get it wrong, I just lose. So I'm just gonna heal again. I know he's spamming speed, but like if I get it wrong, I just lose. See, I got it wrong, and I lose the head-to-head. There we go, I finally win one. There we go. Now we're gonna wear him down now. No way. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking really, really bad. He goes speed a lot. So I go technical. Then he goes power. So he goes speed twice. Then power. Wow. He's really trying too. This is a tough fight. I want him to be equally, if not harder, in Wilds. No. Oh my goodness, we did it. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I want him to be, I want to feel that difficulty in Wilds. And I learned rest, nice. Yeah.
絆石は狂気を浄化する力も併せ持つ。覚えておくがよい。
うわ、ピッカピカに輝いてるぜ。まるで俺たちみたいだな。へへ。 そうだよな。悪いのは黒の狂気で、こいつが悪かったわけじゃないんだよな。
Alright, while I'm still in the Forbidden Lands, I want to make sure I see as much as I can, because I need to, I don't know, in terms of, I guess, mapping. Vantage Hill. There's a sea, a volcano. Interesting.
Na, 俺と一緒に世界を見てみないか？待ってろよ。世界が俺たちを呼んでるぜ。
ここにおったか。狂気のナルガクルガを打ち沈めるとはよくやった。
ああ、大したもんだ。絶好調だな。
ライダーさんはもう一人前だ。世界に飛び出すのを許してくれないかい？
ライダーは外の世界に出ることは許されん。それが掟だ。
昔誰かさんに同じような話をしたの。外にはハンターたちが暮らす世界がある。狩る者と育てる者。ハンターとライダーでは役割が違う。掟は守らねばならぬ。じゃが自分なりに道を見つけて進もうとする者を止めるわけにもいかぬか。
ハンターの町に出るには雪山を通っていけ。
行っていいのか？
だがそれは簡単なことじゃないぞ。一歩外に出れば様々な困難が待ち受けているからな。
それでも行くというのじゃな。ならばある龍神を探しなさい。伝承の儀を知る数少ない龍神の一人じゃ。
噂で聞いたことがありますよ。伝承の儀を知る龍神は若くていい男だと。
だいぶ前に会ったきりじゃ。今は雪山にいると知らせがあった。
分かった、探してみるよ。
さあ行くがよい。旅立ちの時だ。
Alright, so for all you Monster Hunter Wilds fans out there that, are tuning in, pay attention. Because, again, we are in the Forbidden Lands. So, technically, all of this should be a part of the world. Technically. I cannot confirm nor deny, because I have not gone past, nor no one has gone past the stone slate at the bottom of Wyveria, so I have no idea, but the fact that this is being lore mentioned and Stories 1 tells me that in some form or fashion, Dark Snowfield should exist in Monster Hunter Wilds officially. It should. So, hint, hint, wink, wink to the team. Y'all should be paying attention too, because all of this is, again, lore tied to Wilds. It's just, this is the Forbidden Lands 10 years in the past. Technically. It's what it used to look what it used to look like. Okay. And the Frisia. Also pay attention to the items as well, because that's also important. This is why I'm doing this. This is my job. This is why I went into a role change. I was supposed to do this initially at launch, however, I had to get the game into a healthier state that would be acceptable for DLC. And now that the DLC has been announced, I am now generally going back to my initial core functionality of my role as a member of the Wilds development team. So it's taken a long time. I know it's been a lot of legalities in place to gain some understanding of things, but we're now back on track, and I'm just so happy because now we can get to the finer things. Okay. Through the mountains, so what are we waiting for? Alright. So yeah. I do want to go back towards this village just so I can collect these checkpoints. Come back later. Okay. I guess we're gonna stay lore tied and just go linear. And I know if, like, for the people that played this back in 2016, this must have been like such a hype moment on the 3DS. And it's gonna be a very hype moment because this is the 10-year anniversary of Stories approaching October. So this is great. I'm glad that I'm starting episode 3 in a major way. I believe we're like halfway through episode 3. Okay, yeah, frostbite. There's no way. There's no way as soon as I get away from them, they wanna... Okay. Sure. They just wanna fight. No way. Can I drink something? I definitely need to get a drink. Doesn't look like I have much. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is actually where things, I guess, is dangerous. Maybe I should have healed there. Frostbite is very bad. Like, this is the worst possible RNG I could have gotten PlayStation. Beautiful. Wait, are they just all attacking me? Wow, okay. That works. That gets the job done. That's alright. Two left. This is a new area. The other one goes technical, so what? Nice. So maybe I should go speed. He goes technical, so power. Nice. That's one. Bye-bye. Nice, that's two. Oh, Zuko's the greatest. Ooh, and we got an S. Yes. Nice. And then we're gonna have to adjust our items and equipment. Well, yeah, pay attention. In a sense, I'm going to do my best to angle the cameras and just show off the environment as best I can, because again, this is a part of the extension of Wilds, so I want to show as much as I can. So hopefully the team can assess where exactly in the world this might be in the planet of Wilds, because again, this is the Forbidden Land, so technically I believe 10 years in the past. Ooh, a pitfall trap. See, that's how I know I'm in the Forbidden Lands. I found a pitfall trap. Okay, cool. So this is good. This is actually reassuring. At first I thought I was gonna be flying blind and get nowhere, but no, this is on the money. So this is great. I'm glad that I'm doing this, even though, you know, this is my new assignment. So this is great. I'm happy as the Emperor of the Wildlands to be in the Forbidden Lands again in a different way. What's this?
まずい、ベリオロスに食われちまうぞ。あのペンダント、傷ないしだ。あの子もライダーなんだ。まずい、気づかれた。さすがライダーさんだ。ほら、お手。うわー、この子、怪我してるぞ。確かこの近くに山小屋がある。連れて行って手当てをしよう。
Okay, so this is super important. This is actually going to be very, very important for DLC content in the future. So I need to do the best I can to traverse through this as fast as possible. I just hate that I'm losing these head-to-heads. I know, I gotta just get better. No, Zuko. If he goes power, he recharge it, then I should go see. And I hit crit nice. Oh no! He has so much health. That's okay, that's okay. Then we go into a technical. Boom. We win this. Easy. Put your weight into it. Bang. Beautiful. And then he's going power, so we'll go. Oh, double speed. And then we go. Okay. It's hard to gauge the I knew he was gonna go power. Wow. Like speed twice. No. Come on, please. Okay. Wow, why was that so difficult? But nice, we got him. Let's go, Zuko, for the win. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we gotta get out of here before we lose another heart. And then it's like game over because we didn't save in a safe spot. And we came a long way. Because that's the risk that you run, is when you lose all 3 hearts, it's game over. And if you didn't save, then you basically have to... Cutscene. I love how I'm getting put into these scripted fights now. I don't have enough candy. Sorry. See, they usually do technical, so let's go power. I'm on a nice edge right now because we only got one heart left. And we haven't saved in a while, so yeah, I'm very... Wait, I can go to the station. I can go to the station and save. I think. Beautiful. Okay. I think that's the plan if we don't make it to the cabins in time. Yeah, they just popped out like daisies. Should I? You know what? Let's just play it safe. It's better to play it safe than not play it safe. So I come here and then I save. Yeah, because it would suck for us to lose our last heart and then it's like we have to go. I mean, we did autosave. Still, better safer than sorry. Plus, so this is just a regular. Oh, super beautiful. I like this. I like this out of us. Yeah, I can't make any mistakes here. And I think I need to upgrade my armor too. Of course he would pick the target dead. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Go next. Oh no, oh no. I don't think I take any damage. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Yeah, they don't give up. I'm glad I found the Forbidden Lands. Hopefully it looks even better 10 years in the future. Hopefully. Okay. So this is good. Oh my gosh. I think I recognize this. Not the house, but like the mountain range behind the house. I actually think I recognize this mountain range. I mean, it's not, obviously this isn't the cliffs, but it's like, it's kind of crazy at how it does. Like, it's not wilds, of course, but it is like, you can kind of tell the influence or the inspiration, whichever came first. I'm liking this. Alright. Back to the canon story. Because now I'm very intrigued. I know. I'm very intrigued. This actually has my attention in full. This is actually great. I know it's weird, like I became the world champion and then I went back in time, but like this is fire. I like this.
Oh, 目が覚めたか。あなたたちは。安心しな。洞窟で倒れてたから運んできてやったんだ。助けてほしいなんて誰も頼んでいません。なんだよ。そんな言い方ってないだろ。その傷ないし。あなたもライダーなのね。だから氷河も心を許したんだ。氷河ってもしかしてあのベリオロスのことか。ええ、あの子の名前、私のたった一人の大切な家族です。私はアユリア。村の外でライダーに会うなんて思ってもみなかった。俺たちもだ。他にもライダーの村があるなんて知らなかったぜ。私もう行かないと。おい、無茶するなって。まだ怪我が治ってないんだぞ。急いでるの。人を探しているんです。伝承の儀を知る龍神を。なんだ、それじゃあ俺たちと同じだな。でも知ってるか。伝承の儀は龍神に認められないと授けてもらえないらしいぞ。うちのライダーさんなら楽勝だけどな。ライダーさんが命じればお供はどんなことにでも従うんだ。険しい道でもスイスイライドってな。お供に命じて従わせるだなんて。同じライダーでも考え方がまるで違うようですね。なんだとって言いたいとこだけど勘違いさせちまったな、お嬢ちゃん。従うっていうか、ライダーさんとお供は一心同体なんだ。そこまで言うならあなたたちの腕前確かめさせてもらいましょう。この雪山にはライダーにしか行けない場所があります。そこにしか生えていない雪山草を取ってきてください。ああ、いいかも。言われたまんまで引き下がってたまるかってんだ。
Alright, so we now have potentially a face that could arrive in the future DLC of Wilds. We have now officially met Avinia. 10 years in the past. This is who she is. 10 years in the past. Wilds development team. The drip she got is pretty dope. I would like to bring like some story strip to Wilds, so that's great. I'm glad that all of this is canon, because it's great. It's beautiful. We're tying lore. Yeah, we have this egg. Monster said, let's do egg card hatch egg. I'm probably gonna release it, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna release them. No, we're not replacing Velo. Okay. Manage. Yeah, we're not replacing Velo. Release. We'll get more different variants. Yeah, this is great. This is perfect. Episode 3. Let's use it as your house. We need to... Beautiful. So it's like we got a second house, aka the hut. So I understand where the concept of the huts came from. To a degree, yeah. Okay. We'll go. We won't dilly-dally. It's another one. It's a rare den. No, we're going to the rare den. This is gonna be like a rare den type of episode. Because not only is it, how do we get to it? That's the questioning part. How do we get to the rare den? That's what I was gonna say. The reason why I released, we're not gonna replace Velo, but us being in this region, we can at least see what type of other beasts are also in this this region. Because again, this is all a part of the Forbidden Lands. So all of this is related to Wilds. We have technically not seen any of it, because we have not gone past the stone slab at the bottom of Wyveria. So this is essentially, to me, the first take of Monster Hunter Wilds from the past. And you all, because you're getting this total 100% free canonizing playthrough for this purpose. Oh wow, this den is way different than the other ones. Ooh, I got an egg fragment, so maybe I pick the bones and then I get an egg fragment? Okay, that looks like it goes towards the nest. I don't want to fight those things yet. What's up here? So it can go in two directions, right? Because I came out that way. So it literally goes in two directions. So please don't go towards the... Does this go towards the egg nest? No, we don't want to go that way. Does this go towards the egg nest? Or does this go deeper? It goes deeper. So what is this? That is not a happy monster. We're not going near it. What are we talking about? Oh, okay, so it's, okay. It's kind of making sense. And then we can't climb these yet because we're not that far in it. Okay. And then we run back. I'd imagine there would be multiple egg dens. Maybe. I feel like this is why we gotta progress in the story, and this is why I want to progress in the story as quick as possible, because as I find more of these, I'm gonna want to explore in all totality. What is that? What is this? Oh, it's a Kezu. Wow, why he look like that? And he's strong. Of course he's strong. Oh, Lord. Nice. He's power. Beautiful. And then he's gonna go technical, so Power Beast technical. Yep. Bang. Go into a ride. And then speed. No! Block. Oh my Lord. What? Wait, what? What do you do there? What was that? Oh, okay, nice. Yo, the Kazu is strong. So I'm curious. I'm just curious of like, well, how expansive things are really gonna get now, because it seems that it's because I'm just comfortable. It seems that there's just so much to add to base games, so I'm ecstatic. Let's see. It's smelly for sure. It's also 100% normal. What does that mean? Okay, then let's take it. Like it's he said it's 100% normal, sure. I don't know what that means. But he said it's smelly. This is the first time we've gotten a smelly one. And we're in the Forbidden Land, so yeah, this is a great specimen to take. And it's a rare monster then. Wow. We got a really smelly egg. Interesting. Okay. And then we go this way. Beautiful. Well, imagine if it's a Kazu. Like, if it's a super strong Kazu. That'd be awesome. This makes me feel so good now. Oh man. This is huge. I feel like I'm in groundbreaking territory. Even though I'm just doing my job as a member of the Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance development team. So this is great. First recon into the Forbidden Lands of the past as the Emperor of the Wildlands, and I was successful. As you can tell, I'm enjoying the new assignment. Wow, that's cool. It's like I'm connecting the world of Wilds in a sense. Because I think that's what it is. It's like, I know I'm not in Wilds, but I feel like I'm in Wilds. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Okay, so how do we get to the other side, dude? Oh, man. It's gonna be so much better once I get more familiar. Okay. Because how do I... Oh, I think I got it. No, but I dropped down, didn't I? Getting back is hard. I don't know how to get back. Over to that side. Can I take this? Right. Let's try this. Take this to the cabins. Okay, take this to the cabins. And then... You know what? Let's hatch the egg. Might as well. That way if we walk out and see a gold den, then it's great. Alright, let's see what we got. Egg fragment. What we get? Oh my gosh, we got a red kazoo. Jelly Kezi. Wow, I'm super ecstatic. I'm super ecstatic. Wow. We got a red Kezi. Gain a bonus to Thunder 10 turns after the battle begins. Wow. No, this is insane. And he has more health than Zuko. What? Yeah. Wait. We gotta save. We have to save. Okay, we have to save somehow. We should autosave, right? Autosave might be, yeah, we autosave. Okay, cool. Wow, we got a red Kazi. And it's another gold. Oh, what? 2 golds? Okay, we're going to. I don't think we leave the region. Yeah, I don't think we leave the region. Maybe that's not a second gold. Maybe that's just a crystal. Yeah, let's not get too excited. Whoa, it's different now. The game is different. Yeah, we're gonna hit this. That way we can get back if we need to. And then it is a second. Oh, wow, yo, what is this? Yo, episode 3 is crazy. 2 gold rare dens. Oh, we gotta jump. We'll jump. It could be low. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That way we'll just backtrack and we'll fight whatever, because I think this is about to be a cutscene. Anti-shock. That's another reason why I didn't want to prolong any more time. I'd rather just push past. Yeah, cutscene time.
お、雪山草発見。ライダーさん、採取しよう。よし、雪山草も手に入ったし、山小屋に戻ろう。お、大変だ。今度はザボアザギルまでやってきたぞ。
Thank you again, Capcom, for sponsoring this video. We'll go ahead and send the power. That's okay, Velo. You got this. What? 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 I'm just gonna do it now. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He's bullying Velo right now. Oh, Velo survived by 2. Oh, good. This is good. This is Beautiful. No! I thought I switched it over. Oh no. Okay, okay. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. That's okay. Coming out to me. So you're going speed. You're going technical. My last mistake here. I'm hoping Velo carries. Yeah. What is this trading? No, 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 no. Let's go, Velo! Let's go, Velo! Yeah! Nice. Alright, let's wrap up this episode. Let's go! I know, we just got into the Forbidden Lands, and yeah, I know. It's like the episode is pretty much ending, but if you enjoyed this, just know episode 4 is going to be coming out hopefully on time. What I may end up doing is I may end up recording episode 4 tomorrow, and then I will upload and post episodes 3 and 4. That'll give me time to make sure episode 3 is taken care of and episode 4, because episode 3 is coming late. I do apologize again. It's just, however, it was worth. I'm glad that I did it. Totally worth. Alright, now we will, before we head back, because yeah, going into all the rare dungeons, rare dens, took more time than I thought it would. Wow, and Jelly Kezi is already level 5. Okay, let's go in here. We get 2 of them. So this is great. I'll try to be quick, because I know this time is of the essence. And then before we end the episode, we'll hatch. And then stay tuned, because we're starting episode 4 off hot. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thank you, Capcom, for sponsoring this video. And I will say that what I've decided as far as the Twitch aspect is, since I'm playing the game in native Japanese for the Wilds team that's over in Japan, I've decided for the Twitch channel, what I'm going to end up doing is I will most likely at some point start up a brand new playthrough to be played on Twitch of Monster Hunter Stories 1, but I will be doing that in English, and it will be completely unrelated to my current playthrough, because the rules and the stipulations of that playthrough is I will not advance the English playthrough past the point in the story of the Japanese playthrough. So this is just for me to have more engagement with the viewership. That's a white Kezi, right? Yeah, this might be another Kezi, so oh Lord. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Blocked it. Trademark surprise! I really don't get that mechanic. Like, it says to press them in order, I don't get that mechanic at all. Maybe I'm supposed to rotate the stick? I know on the 3DS it's way easier, but on PC with a PlayStation controller it's hard to figure out, okay? It's very hard to figure out. So I would highly recommend, if you're liking the game, if you're liking the gameplay, I highly recommend getting it for the Nintendo 3DS. Thank you again, Capcom, for sponsoring the video. I'm loving it so far, especially like as a nerd, a Wilds nerd. This is actually great. It's also 100% normal. Whiff of this one is smelly for sure, and 100% normal. I wonder what that means though. Like, I know it's smelly, so that means it's really strong. But it's normal. Alright, let's leave. And then we gotta go to the second one, and then we will most likely wrap up at the cabin. I would love to teleport back and do equipment stuff before we wrap up. So let's do that. Let's go into the den. We will, yeah, we'll wrap up episode 3. So this was episode 3 of the Monster Hunter Stories Monster Hunter Wilds official canonizing playthrough per Capcom, and I'm pleased. I'm not gonna say the mission, well, the mission has been successful. I will say that the mission's been successful. However, job is not done, job's not finished. This is just the beginning. Like I've said in the previous videos, and I've said previously, this is really just the beginning. What you see right now is essentially Wilds back 10 years ago, to a degree. A portion of Wilds, a portion of the Wildlands, the Forbidden Lands. We're at the Darge Snowfall. So in some ways, I'm gonna be looking for where the tie-in will be for the Forbidden Lands, because where we are currently in the Forbidden Lands, we have no idea. I mean, the other team members do, well, on the player side of things, we have no idea where the let out at the bottom of Wyveria will be. However, them linking Wyveria to stories is very, very important in terms of the lore, because yeah, all of this is, I assure you, by function and by design. I just think it's cool when the total like plot line starts coming together. Cause I had no idea. Like I said, I've never played stories before, so I don't know what to expect. I'm just really in shock and amazed at how visibly, like how it visibly feels like Wilds. Visibly, not physically, of course, but visibly. It just, I don't know. It does now give me those vibes. I like that. W Capcom. What is that? Fatty tomato. All right, we're going straight into the egg nest. Oh, that's a red one. What? I might have to use Zuko here. Let's see. I might have to use Zuko, or even Snarls. I'm gonna use Snarls. Snarls seem like he's more powerful. And then yeah, we'll do like a quick update, and then yeah, another technician. Feed these towers. Nice. And then I'm just gonna get hit. So power twice. Oh my gosh. Power twice. I might switch back to Greatsword too. I definitely need to increase my armor though. $200? What? What? I'm milking the ride right now. And oh my gosh. Nice. Yeah, we gotta get stronger. Beautiful. Nice. I'm liking this. Yay. Let's do it. Let's go. That's hype. That's what I'm talking about. Episode 3, I hope, delivered. I hope episode 3 was as hype to everybody as it has been for me. Okay. Doesn't smell of anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some with some smell. Woo! We'll take this one. It's probably a red one. It seemed like it might be a red one. So if it comes back being a red one, we'll probably release it. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And I promise for the rest of the episode, if we see a gold den, we're not gonna go into it. For the rest of the episode. Episode 4 will be a different episode. Who knows? But for episode 3, we're done with that. And then we will, of course, save here. Of course, this isn't the end. So we're just going to ride back to the village. Yeah, we'll ride back to the village. And then we will go and... We'll run and take care of some stuff really quick before we head back out.
Hi.
Oh, okay. We're getting there. We're almost to the end of the episode. So hey, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you. The Wilds development team appreciates you. And thank you all so much. This has been so great. This relieves me. So I was nervous coming into this assignment. However, I'm happy. Okay, let's do this. Got another red Kezi. I figured that. I figured this is gonna be a red Kezi as well. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so it just seems like there's only one variant. I wanted to at least confirm that for myself. It just seems like there's a white and then there's a red one. Jelly Kezi. Beautiful. Let's hit the board real quick. Perfect. Hit the board real quick. I don't want to keep redoing the same quest. So those seem like a lot of reoccurring quests. Alrighty. We just need to go up here. do I not have enough? I have 7. Okay. And then we will head back. I already know I'm gonna see her rear den and be like, oh my gosh. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Okay. Let me stop playing around. Time is of the essence. Oh, wrong place. Is this the place? Can we go in here too? Oh, okay. So cool. We got a house away from the house, aka a hut.
雪山の厳しさに悲鳴を上げると思っていましたが、それなりの力はあるようですね。私たちライダーはオトモンの特性を見極め、それに合ったライドをすべきなんです。特性を見極める？ええ。私はそのことに気づくまで時間がかかりました。絆石はあるのに、どうして氷河は言うことを聞いてくれないのと。諦めてしまった私は氷河の後をついていくだけだけど、だんだん分かってきたんです。氷河の好きな道、動き方。私は絆石で氷河を従わせようとしてただけでした。それに気づいて、ようやく私は氷河にライドできるようになりました。特性を知り、力を目覚めさせてあげることが私のすべきことだったんです。目覚めさせる、力を引き出してあげるってことだよな。ええ、その通りです。そっか、なかなかいいこと言うな。氷河は大事にされて幸せ者だな。ちょうどお腹が空いてきたんだ。アユリアの分も食べ物を調達してきてやるよ。私は別に。あらら。うわあ、びっくりした。あんた誰？
うはー、温泉まんじゅううめえ。
だから誰なんだって。そっか、この山小屋の人か。そうなんだろう。
オラとなぞなぞすんべ。
はい。
なぞなぞに勝ったらここにいさせてやるだ。
いきなりなぞなぞって。まあいい、勝負なら受けて立つぜ。
耳はピン、お腹はぽよよん。これなんだ？
答えはおじさま？見たまんまだけど。
そうだ、正解はオラのことだ。オラはここに住んでるなぞなぞ好きのじいさんだ。
勝手に入ってごめんなさい。宿代はお支払いします。
ただでいいだよ。
やったぜ。
おめえたちは払うだ。温泉まんじゅう100億個くれ。
なんで俺たちだけ？畜生、こうなったら温泉まんじゅうをたらふく食べさせてやる。温泉に行けばあるんだよな。
タルジュの人にはモンスターがいるべ。あいつらお湯を毛だらけ泥だらけにするだ。
それなら俺たちの出番だな、ライダーさん。
人のお湯は怪我にも効くだ。薬草より効果バッチリだ。
ってことは温泉まんじゅうも手に入るし、アユリアの怪我も治って一石二鳥だな。それじゃあ早速タルジュの秘湯に行ってみようぜ。
Alrighty, and with that, let's check some stuff out. The curious, okay. Oh, nice. So he tells stuff, protects from frostbite, warms the surrounding area, and I already got 3 of them. So maybe I just need to let's see. Battle pouch sets. Another battle pouch. Let's see, move items. Let's see, what else we have? Protects from frostbite. And then remove. Let's see, what else we have? Oh, it prevents enemy action. Causes paralysis. Interesting. Used to escape battles. Interesting. I don't necessarily know what we're gonna use and replace. Yeah, we'll remove that for right now. Yeah, let's just override previous battle pass settings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was such a W day. I really appreciate this playthrough so much, especially after I've wanted to play for a while now, and I'm so glad I did. We got a new companion. We got Jelly Kezi. We got Zuko, of course. Snarls. I want to get a different variant of Zuko, but I don't think it's gonna happen because we're not gonna replace our good boy. And then, you know, Velo, of course, the fan favorite. Velo might get retired though, if we ever get a beast that can jump across stuff. And yeah, I really think that's it. So thank you, of course, to the fans. Thank you to the viewership. I'm just seeing what else we can do real quick. Does he have any different weapon? He do. He has a bone cleaver and, excuse me, a bone Chris. So cool. And then a Banahabra armor, and it has crit evasion, and it's level 2. Ooh, I like that. That's drippy. That's drippy. I like that. We'll save, because some of this, okay, yeah. Some of this armor is definitely in Wilds, so it's kind of, it's not even kind of, it is cool. It's cool to see what the drip was like 10 years in the past. So I hope you all appreciate this playthrough, this canonizing playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Monster Hunter Wilds Canonizing. We will continue the adventure next time, episode 4. However, until then, please stay hydrated. Make sure you're taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of, and these will be posted. Episode 3 and episode 4 will most likely go up the same day, just because I want to get caught up. We did episode 1 and 2, which were meant for last week's release, but they released over the weekend, and then this episode was postponed due to the special occasion of, again, happy birthday to Sonic the Hedgehog. Happy birthday, Sonic. Happy 35th birthday. This was a great episode. And then, yeah, we'll get it uploaded. It's, of course, going to come after the fact because it is the 23rd of June, which means that we will be hopefully having everything posted by the 25th of June. So I'm going to try my best to make those deadlines and then reset and prepare for 5 and 6 for next week. Even though after next week, and I'll probably explain this in future episodes, I will most likely be traveling, so there might be a small break, but I'm gonna try to get ahead of the schedule so that even when I'm traveling, the videos and the episodes will go up. So thank you all so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Capcom. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the friends and families. And if you made it this far, you are the MVP. So until next time, I am Emperor of the Wildlands, the Omniclaw, TLC, signing out. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance development team. Yeah, I was successful, but job's not done, job's not finished.
遥か遠い昔、古の頃。モンスターと心を通わせ、眠れる力を目覚めさせる者がいた。人々はこう呼んだ。モンスターライダー。モンスターと絆を結びし